before we talk about today's game, I just want to talk a little bit about some of the comments I've seen in the week regards negativity around the club. I do see these things. I do see these negative things and what people are putting. What I would say to those people is, at the start of the season, when I took the job, and I keep barking on about it, we nearly didn't have a Whiz Beach town. And the things we're trying to do and implement as a club, with all the people, myself, people behind the scenes, is just a positive thing. We've tried to build a team that's competing. I said that would take time. It's taking time. But apart from the Loughborough game, I think we've been in every single game without sort of taking a hiding. We've used various players. We're just starting now to get players in, which I said would happen. It would take time. But obviously we've not picked up the results we should have picked up. Obviously with the Selston and the Leicester and Havana defeats, if you managed to get the points we should have got out of them, it would have been a totally different league table. On the back of that, having said that, the lads that we have got, if you are not at the games, you're not really entitled to your opinion, but if you are at the games, everyone seems to be really, really positive. So on the basis of that, it's really, what's the word? It's hard to see, because if you saw the work that went into it and what we're all trying to do, it's hard. And this is no excuse. It's I've not been able to pick the same 11 from one week to the next. I think even today against Anstey, who were absolutely flying, I think I've got 5 players missing. Chris Assombalonga's left the club. Wardy's at a wedding. Kieran's suspended. Keegan has got things going on that will probably come to light in the next week or 2 weeks. So experienced players that I've brought to the club that are doing us a good job, and then all of a sudden we don't have them available. On the flip side of that, and putting that to one side, if you do come and support the team, and you came today, I think you'll be walking away after a 3-0 defeat quite pleased with what you saw. I am. You've seen me do the interviews after weeks that have not been good enough. Today I thought we was magnificent from minute 1 to minute 93 or 4 or whatever it was. And I think if we could have kept 11 men on the pitch today, I think we possibly could have nicked it. We were that good. Even with 10 men, I thought we were the better team. They've scored with a clever set piece. I knew they had clever set pieces. The first one, the second goal's calamity. I think it's 4 ricochets, sliced in off the bar. Harry Hill stuff. It's just crazy to watch. And then obviously a 30-yarder right at the end when we're down to 10 men and pushing on. Second half, I don't think they sort of troubled us one bit. And out there, they're the big teams to go out in the league. And I just look at us today, and I thought, if them lads were wondering whether they wanted to play for me or wondering whether they wanted to be at Whiz Beach Town, I think today showed everybody that was here that they are fully behind what we're doing and what we're trying to build. Absolutely credit to them. They've ran themselves into the ground today, and that's why we've lost 3-0, but we've been clapped off the pitch by probably 100 fans, I don't know. And that tells me a lot. But unfortunately, when you see the negative stuff, it kind of overrides the positive stuff. Even if there's 500 positive comments, I always manage to see the negative ones. So I just wanted to get that off my chest. We are building. We've got players coming in hopefully this week to make us even stronger. And like I said, it's a process that's going to take time. We're into November now. When I came to the club, I said Christmas time we'd probably start competing. I don't think I'm going to be a million miles away on that. But like you say, it's a results business. We're not quite picking up the results we need, but I've come off the pitch today and the manager said to me, I don't think you'll be down there for long playing like that. 2 or 3 of the players have said the same thing, and that's picked me back up. I feel, I'm doing this interview now, and normally I'd be low. I'm sat in here with you guys, and I'm positive of what I've seen. Positive with the players I've brought in that's made a difference. Unfortunately, we've just got a red card in the first half today. I didn't see it. I can't comment on it. I'm not going to comment on the officials either, because I don't want to get myself in hot water. But like I say again, people that was in the ground today that can see what was going on will know we're not a million miles away from where we need to be, and Wisbech Town, you know, will rise again, hopefully under my leadership. It's just if we can all stay behind and all pulling in the same direction, rather than getting daft comments thrown from, you know, fish and chip paper, as one of a better phrase. It's just not needed. But the fans that are, you know, do come and speak to me. I'm approachable. Come and approach me. You know, if you've got something, you're all entitled to your opinions. If you've got something to say, come and speak to me. I'm quite happy to tell you, or I'm quite happy to give you a week's go at trying to run a football club and see how long you actually really last, because it is non-stop, from 7:30 in the morning till probably 11:30 at night, 7 days a week, as running a job as well as running a home. It's not easy, so, you know, feel free to come in and give me a hand if that's what you think you can do. I'd be welcoming you with open arms if you could take some of the phone calls and the messages and all the stuff that comes behind the scenes that the fans don't see. It's quite funny really, but I just wanted to get that off my chest. Back to today, obviously the lads deserve all the credit today, and we'll go again Tuesday in the cup, and I think we've got Sherwood at home again next week, so it'd be great to see even more fans through the gate. You know, I think the gate slightly picked up today. You know, just want to say to them fans, don't stay away, come and support us and get behind us, and hopefully we can start to do something.